Good afternoon, my spiritual warriors. This is my Sunday message to you today. God, Spirit, Olofin Olorun, the divine creator, the source. Our spirit guides, our guardian angels, our soul, our intuition, our gut feeling, always lets us know when something feels off and feels uncomfortable. So my message to you today is this. Do you know when you order, I don't know, you order a piece of furniture maybe from IKEA, or you order some furniture that you online, and then you get the package, and then there's a missing part or a missing a missing part or a missing screw, and then you go into your garage, or you go into your utilities, and you find a screw that might kind of sort of match, to fit that particular missing screw to help you finish building your furniture, your piece. And you screw it in there, and you force it in there, and you just shove it in there, and you kind of make it work. But in reality, you have forced something that was not made for that part, for that piece. You forced it in there. And if it had a voice, it would tell you that it feels uncomfortable. If it had a voice, it will tell you, I don't belong here. If it had a voice, it will tell you that it's not happy. So my question to you is, why don't you listen to your inner voice, to your inner spirit, to your gut feeling, to your intuition, when it knows that it's in a place it doesn't belong? When your inner spirit knows that it's been stuck in a place that it doesn't belong, are you trying to force yourself to fit in places that were not meant to be for you? That is my question for you today. That is my thought for you to ponder on. Are you forcing yourself to fit in a home, in a business, in a job, in a particular relationship, in a situation that you were not meant to fit in? And are you conforming to what other people's expectations of you are, so that you can fit in somewhere where your inner body and your spirit knows that you are not meant to be? So take this continuous quarantine time to reflect on where is it that you feel off, where you feel disconnected, where you feel like you don't fit, where you feel that this is not the place for you, or this is not the person for you, or what you're doing to satisfy someone else and not necessarily to satisfy you. Are you living a life to satisfy other people and what they want and need of you, but at the end of the day, you go to bed feeling dissatisfied, unhappy, a misfit? Are you being forced to stay somewhere you don't want to stay at? Are you being forced to take care of things, and are you forced to handle situations that doesn't make you feel comfortable because your inner spirit knows that it's not meant for you to be there or to handle it? This is the thought that I want you to ponder on. During this quarantine time, I call it also not just a season of transformation, but it's also a time of incubation. When you are in an incubation period, you are, setting yourself, setting the right tone and bringing about the right temperatures to get you ready to come out of that incubation period to be out in the world. This retreat, this quarantine time that has been forced upon us, is an incubation time for us to rise to the right temperature, so that when we exit out and go back to our normal world, we go back being different and not going out to just fit or be forced to fit in places that were not meant to be for us. It's a hard question, and the answer doesn't make it any easier, but it's a time for you to address what you've been ignoring. Have you been fitting? Have you been acting it out? Have you been acting like it's all cool? You've been laughing and smiling and going with the flow, not really letting the people around you know how off you feel, how disconnected you feel, how unhappy you feel, how forced in you have made you feel, allowed yourself to feel. Think about this. Many blessings to you. Happy Sunday.